Hey everybody, I thought we'd try something a little bit different. So hopefully you were able to find my video. And so what I thought I would do is I'm going to take you through a couple different things that I'm going to review chapter 7 with you, and then kind of take you through part of chapter 8 and leave the rest for you to explore. You're going to need to read chapter 8 on your own tonight, so make sure you do that, okay? It's not a bad idea to take notes. I'm going to go over some things that I think are going to help you in class. So definitely try to get yourself in the habit of taking notes during this type of thing. It's going to help. Alright, chapter 7. We find out that Frankenstein, he finally goes back home. It's been about 6 years. It's absurd. He's neglected his family. And what finally brings him back home? It's the death of his little brother, William. Sad. The weird part is, when he gets back to his hometown, he has a really strange encounter. Right? He comes face to face with the creature. Again, years, well, I shouldn't say years, but a number of months, maybe even a year after he first creates him. Strange. He sees him there. Is it a coincidence that he's in his hometown of Geneva? How would he know where Frankenstein lives? Can the creature even talk? There's so many unanswered things that you have to think about. He's blown away when he sees him. He's gigantic, he's hideous, brings back all these memories, and he's in his hometown. Could he possibly have killed his little brother? There's a flash of lightning, and then all of a sudden, the creature is halfway up a mountain. So what you need to do is you need to throw away that vision you have, or those images you see on TV where Frankenstein is, the creature's walking around like this and he's incredibly slow. What's most terrifying about this is that the creature is incredibly athletic, and he's so fast that if he wanted to chase you down, you'd have no chance of escaping. There's a flash of lightning, Frankenstein looks around, the creature's halfway up a mountain. Unbelievably fast. Terrifying. Probably not what you've seen or expected when we talk about movies. Very different. Frankenstein is almost 100% sure that the creature has killed his brother. Right? It's too weird to him that he's in his hometown. Strange. And he's sure of it. It has to be him. Right? No regular human being could kill a 5-year-old boy and strangle him out of just pure malice. People don't do that. Or do they? What we also learn is that dear sweet Justine, that we just introduced the other day, she's the one, of all people, she's the one accused of killing William. What motive could Justine possibly have for everything the Frankensteins have done for her? What could she possibly have to gain from killing this 5-year-old boy? But she's accused of it, and you find out that there's a piece of evidence against her that's pretty overwhelming, and it's something that she can't explain. And when everybody learns of it, it doesn't look good for Justine. She's on trial for the murder of 5-year-old William. So Frankenstein, when Justine goes to trial, she wrestles with he wrestles, with what do I do? He knows something. He has a secret that nobody else knows. What he did in his lab, what he created. So if he has that information, and Justine's life is hanging in the balance, if she's found guilty, that's death. So what is his moral responsibility in this situation? Should he come forward and say what he knows? You're going to find as you read that he's going to have a really difficult time with what to do. Do I say something? Do I keep my mouth shut? What's the right thing for him to do? Why is he afraid to do it? And when you read the rest of chapter 8, you'll find out what his decision is. So, please make sure you read chapter 8. It's important. Now for the fun part. For class on Friday, here's what I need you to do. I'm going to give you 3 different options, and if you want to do a combination of them, you can as well. All right, let me get myself ready for this next phase. Thanks to my mom, this costume she made for my brother years ago has finally come full circle, and it's coming in very handy right now. So, here's what I'd like you to do. I would like you to make a Facebook status update for Frankenstein. Alright? So if he was going to update his Facebook page, what would it say? What is he thinking? What is he feeling? What is he going through? And you could also do it from the creature's perspective, right? Let's say the creature can speak, he's having thoughts, he's having feelings. What would his Facebook status be in the midst of all these events? So come up with a status, and then have 3 characters in the text, 3 characters from the story, comment on that status, and they can either like it or unlike it or whatever you want to do with it. Alright, so a status, have 3 characters comment on it, and then kind of take it where you will. You guys are in the Facebook age, you know what to do. Next, Twitter people, all my tweeters out there. Alright, I want you to come up with 5 tweets, and I'll give you an example of what I'm thinking of here. You know, keep your tweets consistent with the character limit that you would normally see when you're doing it. For example, execute child killers, hashtag sweet justice for Big Willie, or Little Willie, because he's only 5, that's probably better. So I'm looking for 5 tweets from Frankenstein's perspective, from the creature's perspective, however you want to do it, and 3 creative hashtags, right? Make it funny, make it your own, put your own spin on it, alright? And lastly, for my Instagram peeps out there, you guys, I want you to have fun with this too. Maybe you're a little bit more artistic. Maybe you're going to draw the creature doing a selfie, right? Holding a knife, whatever it is, strangling. It can be from the perspective of Frankenstein himself or his creation, the creature, right? So 2 Instagram posts, so pictures, 2 pictures, and then a caption underneath kind of explaining the moment, right? You guys know how to do it. I don't really need to say much else. So, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, right? Apply what's going on in the story and bring that social media into the whole thing. Alright? And have fun with it. Bring that with you to class on Friday. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to talk about it in class, share what we've come up with, and hopefully we can get a better understanding of what's happening in the story. Alright? Good luck.